Hi everyone, I'm just going to make some more flowers, and I've got this nice scalloped lace. It's got little pink flowers in it, because these are the ones I'm doing for a swap. Now I've got 30 to make. 30. And so what I thought I'd do is, while I'm making them, you might as well watch what I'm doing with different laces. I've also got some felt to use as well for the bottoms, instead of using card, you know, discs of card underneath. I have got some of these ready to make into flowers. I've sat and done 4 of those. I've got a couple more here, or one here. And then there's a smaller central one. Will go in there. So I have got the lady wants some crocheted ones as well. So I have got those on the go. But I thought, while I'm making the flower ones, the material ones, you might as well have a look, because you've seen how I make the crocheted ones. Hopefully you can see with this light. It's not very good today. I need a good 1, 2, 3. I need a good gather in these. So as I gather it, I just check to make sure that it's doing what I want it to do. And like I say, they roughly use between 12 and 18 inches of lace, depending on, or fabric, depending on how thick it is. Depends on the gather you're going to get, like that, you see. So I'm just going to do another scallop, I think. But, you know, I always like a really good gather in my flowers. It makes them look more professionally done. I think, like that. Yep, it's coming along. In fact, I'm going to cut that here. So I've got a nice flounce in the flower. And I've got some different fabrics here as well. Well, I've got some eyelet fabric, because they're nice for the shabby chic ones. Or the vintage, whichever you want to call them. So I think that'll do this one. I've got the glue gun on. Like that. Now, just remember what I said. Once you've got that, just take the beginning, flatten it out a little bit, put the two together, and then put a stitch through and pull, and you gather it all up. And you can tuck it in while you do this next bit, and that's just picking a couple of stitches up. And because it's going to get glued, as long as you're doing a couple of tight stitches in there, it's going to be fine. It won't hurt it whatsoever. And then we just take the glue, very thinly run it down the edge, like that, just to hold it together, that's all. And then what you can do is finger and thumb, right, finger and thumb, and just spread out, and just turn it as you're doing it, just to even that out. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. That's too much, that. So that is one. Now I've got to find something to put with that, and you know what, I'm going to use this. I've got this one, a gathered lace, so I'm going to do 12 inches of that. That should be enough for the middle. So I'm just going to take the needle, and then I'll find a nice flower to go in. And I can choose either pink or cream. Well, because it's mainly cream, I'm going to choose pink. Let me just make sure I've got it the right way. There we go. Again, Hope you're seeing this. Just do I'm just doing a stitch in there to hold it with it being lace. That's giving that a nice... This one's about 1.5 inches. This one's 1 inch, so it's just going to sit right. That's going to be just, it's probably a little bit too long actually. So I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to cut that off. And that leaves me with enough to do a butterfly. If I just cut that straight down the middle, I've got enough to do a butterfly. So I'm not wasting it at all. You know, stick pin butterfly. Like we say, go back to the beginning. Find the beginning and just flatten that out a little bit. Just enough to stitch it together. Oops, come on, woman. I can't, I've been outside and I can't feel my fingers. It's really cold. And just pull that as tight as you can or as tight as you want it. Cut that. A little bit of glue down the edge. You only put a tiny bit. It's not going to move once you put it together. Finger and thumb. Just keeps turning it round until you've got it right, or how you want it. Beautiful, look at that. And then that can sit in. Oh, that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Make sure that's how I want it. I can always alter it. If not, pop that on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some felt for the bottom because it might be used as a pin. You know, as a pin. Just cut a bit of felt into a circle. Turn the flower upside down and glue the felt. And then if I want to make that into, or the lady that's having it, if she wants to make that into a pin, then she can. I'm just going to make sure that's pulled out right, like it should be. Like that. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to put some... now, I'm not sure, because like I said, if you do pink or... Let's have a look. Just let me find these flowers. I just want to make sure I've got the right colour. That one, too pink. This one. Have a look. Nope, not that one either. How about if I just put a plain cream one in? How's that? Beautiful. that can be coloured then if she wants to. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful flower. Look at that. I like that one. So that one's done. Now, what I've got here is some of this, the eyelet lace. And what I've got to do first of all is to cut an inch of it off, at least. So I'll just undo this. I'm just going to cut about an inch. I'm not going to mark in that, but I might have to. Let me just have a look. Let's try and sort this out. Okie dokie, put that to one side. That's going to give me a nice flounce. If it's too long, I can cut it and use it for butterflies. So you don't waste anything at all, basically. And we'll just do a running stitch. And like I said, these flowers are so easy and so quick to make. All flowers look different. They're not, just because they're put together the same doesn't mean I say they look the same. They don't. They all look different, depending on how you embellish them as well. This is a very pretty one, this one. I'll make sure I get this one done before the film runs out. That's it. I've seen a few people doing the Gatsby flower. I did one. I'm trying to find the video to put it up on Pinterest, and thanks everybody for following me on Pinterest. It's amazing because I can actually now get all my things on show, and then if there's a video connected to it, what I'm going to do, or what I've been doing, is adding the video to that particular flower or that particular project. So you will be able to find all of the videos that match the items that I've made. Isn't that fantastic? I like that about Pinterest. I mean, I was boggled about Pinterest to start with until I realised what you can do. Unfortunately, at the moment, I've only got one. I've got 2 boards on the go, but I can't get anything on the second board. So I don't know if you have to fill the first one and then get one on the second. But I'm just putting them all up with a link underneath each picture. If I've got a video connected to that particular project. So you will be able to find them and go straight to them. So they're nice, big, clear pictures. And then you will be able to go along and view all of the videos, and you know, instead of having it to search for them or just happen to come by them. Look at that flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that's pretty, that one. I like that one. I love this eyelet material. I never used to. I used to think it was boring, but then you get inventive with it. So what I've got is that one. Now, I'm just trying to think of what I've got that'll go with it. Now, I do have that one, but that's too thin. It's too small. See, by the time I stitched it, it's not wide enough. So what I might have to do, yes, I'm going to cut some of this again, and I'm going to cut it smaller. And this will not go to waste because that'll make another flower, like a shabby chic one. I'm more or less cutting this down the middle. It's a 3-inch wide eyelet material. Okay, and that'll make another one with that one that I cut off the other one, because you don't waste any of it. So let's have a go and see what we come up with now. Oops, didn't put the knot in the bottom. So if you do know of all your friends that might be interested in the Pinterest, please tell them about it. Please get them to follow, and then they can, you know, come along to the YouTube and see what else we do, because then I haven't put everything up, and there's just too many. There's over 2,500 videos on YouTube, so that's, you know, about 2,300 projects, because some of them are just chatty ones. So we'll say 2,300 projects, and I will have them all on Pinterest. I'm going through them slowly. So yeah, it'd be great to look at something and think, I want to know how you make that, and then click along and go to YouTube from there to see how it's made. Isn't that great? I think YouTube should have had something like that. I did hear that Pinterest is becoming more and more popular, and getting more popular than YouTube, to be honest. So... But you don't actually need YouTube anymore, because you can upload your videos and photos from your computer straight onto Pinterest. So it could save you doing it, to be honest. And not a lot of people are on Pinterest, so I'll continue to use YouTube. And this Friday I am doing a Shabby Chic plaque. With my cornered fan. So if you've seen on Pinterest, I've put some videos up of the plaques that I've done, my daughter's graduation and that, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a vintage plaque with the corner fan. Now I've got a decent camera to what I had when I first did it, I can actually show you how I did it properly. Do you remember? Take that. Put the two ends together. Joey! Lucky! It's alright, all the teachers are going home, and the dogs are barking at them all the time. Now this is quite a gathered flower, and it's going... in there, so I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on this one. Pop that in the middle. Beautiful, beautiful. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a central flower using this. This is the smaller one, so I mean it's got an eyelet in it, so that's fine, and it's the same colour, so it's going to look great. Oh, I don't want to do that with me. Come on, Fiona. I don't want to ruin my fabrics. So hopefully I'll get this done. Let me see how long I've got. I've just got long enough to do it, I think. I'll quickly get this done. I can sort that out after. I need about that much. That much. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Quickly sew this one, and then I'm going to put the button in the middle. I like these with buttons. That's it. Because this has got a nice sewn edge, I can go to the edge. I will put this up on Pinterest, and I'll put the video up as well. Oops. Go lay down. I've got the door open, but they're blocked off from the kitchen. They don't like it. Going in your box. Oh, they've got the freedom of the kitchen and the outside at the moment. They still want to follow me everywhere. So here we go. Just a small flower. not even going to bother joining this one. Doesn't need it. There's lots and lots of flounce in that. Look at that. Excellent. Like that. You won't see that when I put the button in. Pop that in the centre. Look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll put a pearl in it. What should I do, do you think? I'm going to put a pearl in it, I think. Let me just find a nice pearl. I've got one that's all like an ivory colour, and that's going to look fabulous, I think. I'm just going to pop that in there. Very carefully pop that in. Oh, isn't that stunning? Look. Isn't that stunning? Well, there you go, Shabby Chic. On the back, just going to get a piece of, create this felt. Cut the corners off. So come on, ladies, it's lots and lots of material in your flowers. Make them more professional looking and just more pretty. A lot more pretty. Beautiful flowers. Look at that. So I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.